All right, hello, it's me, Ruby. It's been a minute since I posted my last video. I know I said I wanted to do this whole journey, and I think I've only posted one video yet. So I've got a few minutes before work, and I just want to talk about my goals and why I set them. So it is April 3rd, and my first goal coming up is a half marathon in May 3rd. I'm doing with a friend. I actually convinced my friend to do this with me because originally I wanted to do a full marathon by the time I was 30, and I didn't want to do it by myself, which I know I'll probably look back and be like, I could have totally done it. However, I also believe in encouraging others to, go on the same journey. Anyway, so I convinced my friend Emily, and she's been training nonstop. We keep in touch. And I done a half marathon last year, and I actually underestimated myself. I thought I was going to finish this half marathon like over 3 hours, and I told my family members who wanted to see me at the end of the finish line, I'm like, oh, it'll probably be 3 hours. Next thing you know, it's like it was 2 hours and 44 minutes, and no one was there for me at the finish line because they were waiting until the 3 hours. So I actually was super proud of myself. I'm like, oh my god. So I wanted to do it again. It's the same location, same race, but with my friend, and I'm hoping I can convince her to do a full marathon with me in October. So that's another future goal. Let's see. Right after this, I have a CrossFit competition that I am pretty stoked about. And actually, I would say getting into CrossFit really set my mind into working. Like, I did a CrossFit competition, or I did CrossFit, started CrossFit, and then I was like, okay, I can do a half marathon. Did the half marathon, I'm like, okay, I can do a CrossFit competition, and did the CrossFit competition last year, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it again. So if I really have to say, and as much as you guys want to make fun of CrossFit, it has done so much for me and I think my favorite part would be the Olympic weightlifting. The other stuff, the cardio, that's another thing I could be. If I can get through it, it's good. Going into it before a workout, I see the workout beforehand, I'll easily psych myself out. But if I can just go in without looking at the workout and make it through, and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. But yeah, and I've actually been doing CrossFit for 2 years now, and I'm gonna keep going. I don't care what anybody says. I know I get a lot of jokes saying, oh, CrossFit is for losers, or the whole hype against CrossFit. Actually, I think saved my life. I was in a place where I had tried everything. I've done burn boot camp, I've done HIIT workout camps, I've done boxing, I've done just random tryouts, and nothing stuck with me like CrossFit did. And I just, for once, I stopped doubting myself and kept pushing myself more. For the first time, I found myself wanting to go up in weight, wanting to slam down these weights and just So I think CrossFit has a special place in my heart. But I think I also believe that in doing so, I started seeing myself pursue more goals, because now I'm also getting into triathlons, and I'll be doing my first triathlon here come June, and it'll be kayaking, biking, and running. So it is just a miniature one. I think it's like a mile kayaking, 8 miles biking, 2 miles running. It's just a mini thing. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I 100% believe I can do it, but I see myself going and wanting to do more, and that's where I envision myself doing the Ironman 70.3, because that is the end all be all. That's the point I want to get to, and I see myself next year doing the Ironman 70.3. Gosh, and I see these videos of all these athletes that are doing it and training for it, and it just psychs me up more, because 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, even 1 year ago, I could not see myself doing that. I was still like struggling. I was still, in a dark place, but I've gotten so much better, and now I'm like, I want to do that. that is a goal for me. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Right now, first hurdle to go through is the half marathon coming up. So I've been running and I've been doing intervals, I've been swimming, I've been trying to work on that cardio, and I think CrossFit really helps a lot with it. Yeah, actually the last half marathon I did, I think CrossFit was a big part of it. That helps a lot, especially with my aerobic. I didn't think I could run. By the end of the half marathon, my lungs and my breath, I felt like I could keep going. It was my knee and my hip that I'm like, no. So I'm going to start working on mobility. And I will try to keep posting more progress videos of my workouts and all. And I will keep you updated. So, yeah, 1 month out.